I know you would have seen the title of this video. Calm down. I just want to tell you a story. I was heading to the east to drop off something, and I remember seeing all these cars lined up on the highway on both sides, by the way, illegally, and everyone's holding the manila folders, and I was like, what is happening? So the next day my friend shared with me that this was what was happening. People are lining up for these jobs. So I saw it in the paper and I was just like, wow. All of these people are lining up for a public sector job. And before you come for me in the comments, I want you to stick around for some alternatives in the world of working remotely, because I know we spend all this time online for entertainment, but it's actually pretty cool to build your brand online and be able to work online. Let's start with the 5 reasons to work remotely instead of applying for these jobs that you probably not gonna like. And when I say probably, I've engaged with a lot of people in the public sector and it doesn't seem like they like their jobs. Anyways, let's talk about the flexibility and freedom of working online. So I'm currently sitting down recording this in Centro Histórico in La Ciudad de Mexico, and that's based on a business I built on social media. So it is possible. I mean, I don't know if you can tell my accent, it's kind of a CARICOM mix up of Trini, Bajan, some people say English, I don't know, depending on the time of day and how I feel. But the 9 to 5 creates traffic, and to be able to have the flexibility to work online, it is possible, and I want this for you. That's why I'm doing this video, okay? Okay. Next up is location independence. You know, a lot of these individuals I've seen lining up did not look older than 25, and you know, I do not have a degree. It's not something that I'm proud to say, it's just a fact. Due to no choice of my own, I wasn't able to pursue my education. So I've been working from the time I left secondary school or high school, if you're watching this from the US. So being able to build something online and being able to move to Mexico City to be able to learn another language, that is part of location independence. Like, it's possible. I want you to understand it's possible. Let's talk about improved work-life balance. And I think work-life balance is impossible. Let's just get out of the way. There's no way it's ever gonna be balanced. But in pursuit of it, I think it's important for us to realize that technically we only get to do something on a Saturday. Like, when in the Caribbean, places are usually closed on a Sunday. By the time you finish work, you have no time to go anywhere. So your life is just basically boiling down to all the extracurricular activities on a Saturday. That's why traffic is insane on a Saturday, because when else are you gonna get time to do things? So that's so important for us to realize what work-life balance is, as well as being able to just have hobbies, things that aren't related to work. It's such a privilege, and I think that you should try it. Oh my God, do I sound ridiculous like I'm judging you? I'm not, but you should try it. I think that in terms of opportunities, within the remote space, when you're working remotely, there's so many options, and I'm seeing it now on LinkedIn. I have the job alerts coming straight to my email, which, by the way, if you're looking for a job and you don't have that set up, get yourself together. So I'm seeing companies actually looking for workforce outside of the Caribbean. There's one in particular that has a job listing for Trinidad and Tobago, and what they're doing is they hire you as a contract worker, so they don't have to pay the taxes in the US. So the options are there, and it's time to upskill. You know, there are a lot of free platforms out there. One in particular that I know that you know very well, YouTube. It's the best place. But in addition to that, there's one called the Digital Garage, which is courses by YouTube that you should definitely check out, and they give you certificates. And finally, your earning potential, being able to not just earn money. So the example I gave you earlier with Access Internationally, that particular company, their salary range was, you know, along the lines of 3,000 US. So you are able to diversify your income. And I mean, you may even have your little side hustle on your side, nobody judging you, just do the people and them work, you know. But ultimately, being able to work remotely gives you access to a different lifestyle and really coming out of this rat race of 9 to 5, because ultimately a lot of companies internationally are looking for employees who have evidence of what they're capable of versus that degree that a lot of us don't have. So once again, don't come for my neck. I'm just saying, instead of spending all that time scrolling through Facebook, try to get yourself in a gear and put yourself ready and willing to be employed internationally for that remote job. So I hope this inspires you, and let me know in the comments what do you think, and I don't know, maybe like and subscribe. I don't know, just whenever you get time, you know. All right, thanks for joining me today.